can't sing. We don't go to church on Sundays, and freedom, it comes free, and she'll come back to me. And I heard her say I do. But just because one says a thing, that don't make it true. I'm sitting here by my lonesome, sad as a man can be, praying she'll come back to me. Clock don't tick and time stands still. A monkey is a man's best friend. It's easier pushing that rock uphill. There's no such thing as sin. Mamas don't love their babies, and money grows on trees, and she'll come back to me. And I heard her say I do. But just because one says a thing, that don't make it true. I'm sitting here by my lonesome, sad as a man can be, praying she'll come back to me. Oh, praying she'll come back to me. Yeah, Burgies, how we doing? I'm really happy to be here. This is my first time playing in California. You guys excited for Kenny Fiedler? All right, I'll be done in a few minutes. This song's called Get Right. Yeah, I get right every day and every night. Yeah, and I'll pray to Jesus any place and any time. You see me walk into a bar room, half drunk and hollow-eyed. You can have a seat at my table. You can come along for the ride. Yeah, and I'll get right every day and every night. Yeah, and I'll pray to Jesus any place and any time. And I won't take nothing, oh, that ain't mine. You can get left, you can get right. Yeah, I got a good woman waiting on me at home. Yeah, but sometimes we fight, sometimes we can't get along. She says a picture's worth 1,000 words. Yeah, but I ain't worth a damn. 'Cause the only one that wants my autograph is the bank and Uncle Sam. And I'll get right every day and every night. Yeah, and I'll pray to Jesus any place and any time. Oh, and I won't take nothing, oh, that ain't mine. You can get left, you can get right. So give me champagne when I get thirsty. Give me that reefer when I wanna get high. Yeah, give me champagne when I get thirsty. Give me some of that good old legal Oregon reefer when I wanna get high. I get lonely with that good woman by my side. They say I play too loud. They say my hair's too long. They tell me I can't sing. Some people don't like my songs. They say they don't like my friends, but I think they got me all wrong. You can get right or you can get left, and I mean long gone. And I'll get right every day and every night. And I'll pray to Jesus any place and any time. And I won't take nothing, oh, that isn't mine. You can get left, you can get right. Hey, thank you. Like I said, my name is Eli Howard. I'm like this close to having my first solo record done. It's in mixing right now, and when I was writing the songs for that record, I told myself that I would, no matter the cost, I was gonna not ignore inspiration. And it's been a while since I've been a breakup, but my best friend, he went through this horrible breakup with this girl he was living with. Things got really ugly. They got mad at each other. I called it a really good breakup because I didn't like her that much anyways. So I wrote this song about my completely unbiased opinion about my best friend's ex-girlfriend. Because I haven't been through a breakup in a while, so I wrote this song called Goodbye, and it's about I just never seen someone in such a hurry to leave this house that they were living in together that she took all the drawers out of the dresser and just left the empty dresser there. I just thought that was a really interesting way to pack your clothes. And if I ever get in that position, I'm gonna use that one. I'm guessing that's a new one on you guys too, huh? This song's called Goodbye. She left a note on the counter, empty dresser in the room of the house we called home since we were able to. Guess the years and the memories are live and learn when you try, but that don't give you one more chance, just a goodbye. You can go on and leave, you can cry wolf, you can spend your last dime trying to dig yourself out of this hole, when the weight of the world ain't enough to get you high. I'll be moving on with my life, goodbye. Hardest thing that I ever tried to do was hold a grudge. Try to work so hard to hold on to something that you hate so much. Pay me in a corner, build a wall a mile high for just another lonely night. Goodbye. You can go on and leave, you can cry wolf, you can spend your last time trying to dig yourself out of this hole, when the weight of the world ain't enough to get you high. I'll be moving on with my life, goodbye. What goes around comes around. In silence it still moves at the speed of sound. Nobody's getting out of here alive, that's what I found. When you're sitting in your chair graying old, and the weight of that grudge gets you heavy to hold, I'll be moving on and on and on. You can go on and leave, you can cry wolf, you can spend your last time trying to dig yourself out of this hole, when the weight of the world ain't enough to get you high. I'll be moving on with my life, goodbye. Goodbye. There are stars in the southern sky, southward as you go. There is moonlight and moss in the tree, down the seven bridges road. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm a long ways from home, so when people clap for songs they've never heard before, I'm sure you guys have never heard that song before, because I've never played in Arbuckle, California before. And seeing how you guys are here in Arbuckle, California, I know you guys haven't heard that song, so the fact that you guys clapped is awful flattering. Thank you very much. I hope you guys do it after this next song I'm about to sing too, if you're feeling charitable. This next song is called Brothers. It's about my little brother, who's also the longest lasting friendship I've ever had. He came over to my house one day on my lunch break, and he pulled out this ring. He says, "I bought this." And my dumb ass said, "Wow, is that for Mom?" And he says, "No, stupid, I'm gonna ask my girlfriend to marry me." Yeah, weird how people have differing opinions on things. So he said, "I'd like for you to help me." He says, "I'm going to do it in 3 months." He says, "I want you to come into my house. I want you to play a song for her. I'm going to dance with her for that one song, and then I'm going to get down on one knee and give her this ring. You got 3 months to think of something." So I waited 2 months and 30 days, and I started thinking about my little brother's request finally. And I started thinking about all the things. I remember the day, I'm 3 years older than him, so I remember the day we brought him home from the hospital. I remember when he started taking his first steps. I can clearly remember he was walking through our kitchen. I remember my mom got on the phone and called her sister. I remember when he got his first car. I remember when he graduated high school, and now he was about to make this memory of getting married to this young lady that he loves so much. And I wrote this song, played it for him. She said yes, and now they're married and they got 2 kids. All thanks to me. I hope you have a sibling. This song hits you. He was somewhere on the Oregon border in the spring of '92. April morning, first met my brother. The nurses brought him in the room. I said, "Daddy, what's his name? I don't recognize that face." My daddy told me, "Son, he's gonna be your brother. He's gonna be your friend. And when you're down, he'll have an ear to lend. And you may not know it now, but that boy's your best friend." I was there when he took his first steps. I was there when he finished school. I was there when he bought his first car. I was there when he broke it too. Then one day, turn around, he's falling in love and he's buying a house. Where's that boy I used to know? 'Cause he's my brother, he's my friend. When I'm down, he's got an ear to lend. and I know it well by now. That boy's my best friend. Because we fight, we stayed up all night. We did some things that just weren't right. But now it's time to let him go. Because Diamond is forever, and when he puts one on your hand, no, you won't tell him no. 'Cause he's your lover, he's your friend. When you're down 11 near the land, and I'm sure you know by now that boy is your best friend. Thank you very much. You guys are too kind. Do we got any fans of Hank Jr. in the house tonight? Is there any fans of all of Hank Jr., Hank Williams Jr.? All right. Well, I will die on the hill that this is the best song Hank Jr. ever wrote, and that's why he named the album after it. I got someone back home. She don't know what's been going on. She thinks I love her and her alone. And the pressure is on. I got a new love, you see. Man, she does new things to me. We sneak I love yous on the phone, and the pressure is on. And it puts pressure on a man if he ever lets his heart call his hand. He ain't no rolling stone, and the pressure is on. The trains I ride in my dreams run all the pressure, the blood, sweat, and muscle, and the steam. Oh, I could pull one a mile long, and the pressure is on. Feels like you're 10,000 feet down under the street, and it's crushing all your bones, and the pressure is on, and the pressure is on. Good God, man, the pressure is on. You guys have been lovely so far. I just want to thank you guys so much. You guys have clapped after my songs, and By the time this is all over, I hope we know each other a little bit better. I love doing this stuff. This is the only hobby I have, so getting to go out and do this is about one of the only things that brings me joy in life. I don't hunt, I don't fish, I don't collect stamps. I go out and play guitar in front of strangers, so I'm very blessed to be here right now. Thank you to everyone. I'm glad I'm here. And I have a full band that I play with, and I would love to bring my band here. I hope you guys like me enough where I could bring my band here. But I like doing this because I get to share the stories behind the song. I get to give you guys a background check. And this next one is not a song that I wrote, but my musical mentor, his name is Dave Dickey. He's the man that taught me how to play guitar. In my opinion, he probably could have been Neil Young or John Prine, but instead he decided to be a father and a farmer. He wrote this song when he was about 18 years old. About 50 years ago, he was personally kicked out of Oregon State University and told never to come back. And when I had a bit of a drinking problem at one time, and he took note of it and he said, "Eli, it's time I retire this song. I'm too old to sing it." And he said, "Now that you're well on your way to ruining your life, I think it's time that you started singing this song." So he christened me with this song, and it's called Maybe Tomorrow, and I'm obliged that my friend Dave not only lets me sing it, but he let me put it on my album, which I have coming up very soon, and it's one of my favorite songs ever written. I think anyone that survived their early 20s can relate to this song. When seeing some friends hadn't seen for 2 years, sitting in the kitchen drinking homemade beer. Weren't you gonna go home tonight? Well, I guess I was, but that's alright, there's tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Say tomorrow's got me on the run, but you know that tomorrow never comes as tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Getting low on money, getting low on self-control. I spent my last dollar on that poison alcohol. Wasn't that bill due today? Well, I guess it was, but what can I say? There's tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Say tomorrow's got me on the run, but you know that tomorrow never comes as tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Have you guys ever been there? This next verse is my early 20s summed up in about 4 lines. Woke up this morning blowing chips with an aching head. I pour myself a straight shot and I crawl right back in bed. Weren't you gonna go to work today? Well, I guess I was, but that's okay, there's tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Say tomorrow's got me on the run, but you know that tomorrow never comes as tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, there's always tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Cheer loud enough, maybe Dave can hear you all the way back in Oregon. As I said just before that last song, I got drunk one time when I was 18, and I managed to stay that way for the next decade solid. And so those laughs make me sound like maybe some of you've been there too. But I woke up the morning of January 7th, 2018, and I was embarrassed. I got blacked out drunk that night, and I was humiliated. Felt like a horrible person, and I decided that day forward that I was never going to touch alcohol again. I'm 3.5 years, just a little over 3.5 years dry. Something I take very seriously. I wake up every day grateful that I haven't drank And some days I wake up scared to death that it could be the day that I start again, but I got great friends. I got a good support system. Just got to hold myself accountable. That's why I keep water always nearby me. And if you're out there drinking, I'm not judging you. I'm really jealous that you can go and live a responsible life after you do, because one was never enough. And when people ask me if I want one, I always tell them, no, you don't have enough. But I woke up when it was right around the time I hit 3 years of sobriety. I realized that I was no longer counting the days because I was too busy living my life, and that was when I finally felt like maybe I'd have the freedom that I was searching for, and I wrote this song. The day that I hit 3 years dry, I wrote this song, and it's called See Me Now. If there's one thing I learned, it's I'm not as alone as I thought I was. It's been 3 years since I saw you. You came walking in. You probably wouldn't recognize me now like you didn't back then. You left without warning as I poured you down the drain. Hardest part is the morning, trying to ease the pain. I still think about you, if I'm better off without you. Oh, and I doubt you could ever see me now. Cold here in the winter, summer hardly sees a drop of rain. I still look back and wonder just who it is to blame. People say I got my dad's eyes. It's probably why I couldn't see. There's something about him that he didn't like in me. Sometimes I think about you, if I'm better off without you. Oh, and I doubt you could ever see me now. Hardly ever think about you, 'cause I'm better off without you. Oh, and I doubt you could ever see me now. See me now. Thank you. I have time for a couple more. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but once upon a time, I had this idea. I always like working on songs, and I had this chord progression. And it sounded really cool to me, but I didn't have any words to it. And so my friend came over and he said, well, hey man, I got this idea. I'm gonna bring you these psychedelic mushrooms and they're gonna make you get all creative. So he brings them over and I eat them. And I did everything that night but work on this song that I'd been working on. I took my dog for a walk. I watched Avatar. I went out. It was early November, and I went looking for Christmas lights. And I don't know how many of you out here have ever done psychedelic mushrooms, but you hit this point where you kind of get faced with the truth of yourself. And sometimes if you're not ready for that, it can be a little bit scary. And that night, my truth amongst myself was, maybe realize what a piece of shit I am. So as I was unpacking all these feelings that I developed from this trip into outer space that I just had, I came up with the line that became this song. I was driving home a couple days later, and I said, I am not a work in progress, I'm just a piece of work. And it goes like this. Well, I ain't afraid to kick a man while he's down. I ain't seen a bridge I couldn't burn to the ground. When it comes to problems, I ain't a stranger to one. I ain't seen a problem that I couldn't outrun. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone. So you best not even bother, 'cause rock bottom's where I call home. Bet I'm gonna leave you crying, and I'm probably gonna leave you hurt. I ain't a work in progress, I'm a piece of work. I've come back from a few, passed out on the floor, scraped the bottom of the barrel, and then came back for more. I'm always on the run for another cheap thrill. I should probably quit, but I don't think I will. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone. So you best not even bother. Rock bottom's where I call home. Bet I'm gonna leave you crying, probably gonna leave you hurt. 'Cause I ain't a work in progress, I'm a piece of work. Bet I'm gonna leave you crying, probably gonna leave you hurt. I ain't a work in progress, I'm a piece of work. Bet I'm gonna leave you crying, probably gonna leave you hurt. I ain't a work in progress, I'm a piece of work. Thank you very much. You guys have been lovely. I'm going to lead you guys off with this one last song. One last time, my name's Eli Howard. I'm from Molalla, Oregon. I'd love to come back here. Can I bring my band with me and come back next time? They said I can come back. I hope you guys come back and see me again with my band. I would love that so much. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to be over at Kenny's merch booth. I got one t-shirt. It's for sale. Or one design anyways. It's the one with the Chihuahua on it. That's my dog Scooter. And if you don't like Chihuahuas, I'd still love to shake your hand anyways. It's been lovely playing for you guys, and Kenny Fiedler's up next, and he's gonna leave this place smoldering. When I learned this song when I was 14 years old, I didn't realize that almost 20 years later it would carry as much weight as it does, but every time I hear it, it seems relevant. That's a sign of a good song. But I want to lead you guys off with this one. Every time I turn on the news, I wished I wouldn't have. It's an odd world we live in that we're raising our kids in. And just remember, it's always better to get along. one-way motorway. I'm a road that drives away and follows you back home. I'm a street light shining. I'm a white light blinded bright, burning on and on. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. I'm a new day rising. I'm a brand new sky to hang the stars upon tonight. I'm a little divided. Do I stay or run away? Leave it all behind. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. Arbuckle, I want to tell you guys that I had a lovely time playing for you guys tonight. The last year and a half's been a shit show, hasn't it? Can I come back real soon and do this for you guys real soon? I absolutely love doing this for people. Please just remember, be good to each other tonight, get home safely, and above all, have fun. My name's Eli Howard. If you guys want to follow me on all those things your phone navigates to you, Facebook, Instagram, I'm on most of them. I'll have an album done real soon. If you guys want to buy it, steal it, whatever. Just give it a listen. Just give it a one chance anyways. What do you say we end this set out right, huh? It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. Thank you so much. You guys were wonderful. Thank you so much. I'll come back and play for you guys any day.
in that shit.